Hey everybody, welcome back to another video. Today I have a rather large wildflower lacquer haul to share with you. I went on her site specifically to purchase her Mix It Monday polishes for the month of April. Just got these in the mail. I am new to the Mix It Monday polishes. I love seeing her videos pop up on Instagram. She does a new Mix It Monday every Monday on Instagram. You can get all 4 of the Mix It Monday polishes purchased for $40 for the month. That way you don't miss out. You are doing a pre-order for these polishes. They are hard to come by on her site. If you go to purchase them the day after she does that Mix It Monday video, they're almost always sold out. So if you want the Mix It Monday polishes, I would suggest doing it this way where you're pre-ordering the polishes for the month. That way you don't miss out. So I went on, I think specifically for these polishes here, and then we have a whole nother array of new additional creams to my collection. I love her cream polishes. They are one of my favorites, with the added bonus of the amazing brush on her polishes. They are quickly becoming must-haves for my personal collection. So I picked up all the new creams that she recently launched. We're going to go through swatch these. We're going to swatch the Mix It Monday polishes, and I am going to swatch them over some coordinating colors that I have here as well. So let's just get started. So for the first cream, we have this one, which is Amethyst Haze. This is a really beautiful mid-toned purple cream. I've talked about her polishes so much on this channel. I feel like it's probably a little overkill, but I enjoy them that much. They're just one of my favorites. Her polishes have become one of my favorites. And again, I will mention she has this beautiful paddle brush with her polishes as well. So, I just keep going back for more of these. But this was a new polish to her site. This is pretty. It's a beautiful buttery cream finish, very opaque. So that is Amethyst Haze. Then we have a couple more neutrally shades. We have this one. This is called Stone Slate. This is a deeper, almost like milk chocolate cream. These on her site, I think the creams are $10 each. If you are new to this brand and aren't familiar with them, I believe they are $10. This is another nice one. I will say with her formula, I find that sometimes the creams are a little bit more squishy color to color. So just know that they're definitely going to be 2 coaters, with the exception of a few being near 1 coaters. So that is what that beautiful chocolate brown looks like in the first coat. I will probably end up doing the second coat off camera just to save a little bit of time. The next one is this one. This is Spiced Mahogany. This is like a chocolatey Merlot cream. This is a really pretty shade. I don't have many shades like this in my collection, and my collection continues to grow. But again, I love her polishes, and I gotta pick them up when she brings out new ones most of the time. Not always, but this is again another one that is a little bit more squishy than that purple, but they apply beautifully. I have used many of her cream polishes that I have in my collection, have never been disappointed. We have kind of like a pumpkin spice shade. This is one I definitely didn't need. This is Toasted Umber. I have shades like this in my collection, but again, it's Monarch, so I just wanted to try out a few new colors. I do have an affiliate link with Monarch Lacquer. If you shop her site, you can use my link. I do make commission off of that link, but it does allow me to continue bringing product to this channel. It supports me and my channel. So if you use my link, I greatly appreciate your support. So there is that one. I love that color. That is going to be perfect for the fall, as are a couple of these here. I think they're going to be perfect for the fall season. We have a beautiful pastel purple. This is Sugared Lavender. This one reminds me of Essie's Gogenza, and I feel like they're almost going to be identical for sure. to what, did I need this one again? Probably not. I'm almost certain I didn't, but I love shades like this, and finding a good formulated, oh, this is nice, a good formulated pastel purple isn't always easy to do. So there it is in the first coat. I would say these will be 2 coaters. I don't foresee them being anything more than that. This next one I didn't get when I made a purchase a couple months ago. I had this one on my list and told myself I didn't need it, but I had to get it this time. This one is called Citrine. It is a beautiful, bright neon green, I would say. I want to call that neon green. It's not a neon yellow. Camera's making it look a little bit darker in person than it actually is. The camera's making it look darker than it actually is in person. But I just wanted this one. I thought it was going to be a fun one to add to my collection. This is a little bit squishy, a little bit sheer. You'll find that with her polishes. Most of her creams can be 1 to 2 coaters. There are a few that may need a 3rd coat, but I'm okay with that. That is not a deal breaker for me, especially with sheer, but we will build it up here really quickly. This blue, this is Sky High. This is a beautiful, fun, bright blue cream. She launches cream polishes fairly regularly. I know they just launched a recent collection. I didn't pick anything up from that collection, but she does launch collections and new polishes fairly often. So if you don't follow her on Instagram, I would suggest you do that. She updates on collections and all kinds of stuff. You can also sign up for text alerts on her website as well. So this is what everything looks like in 1 coat. I'm going to let these dry, do a 2nd coat off camera, and then we'll come back and see what they look like. I forgot to show the creams in the 2nd coat, so I did take a quick screenshot of what they look like. So this is all of those cream polishes in 2 coats. The chartreusey color, I believe, was 3 coats. Everything else was 2, except for the dark burgundy. That was also a 3-coater. I do apologize for that. I meant to go back through and do that, but it somehow got missed. I'm going to go ahead and we're going to touch base on the Mix It Monday polishes. I am so excited to play with these. I had completely forgotten what polishes she created recently and happened to see these and I thought, oh yeah, that's right. I completely forgot what I was going to be getting. So with these, we are going to swatch them on their own, and then I picked out some coordinating colors that I wanted to try these over as like topper polishes over undies. So I have everything swatched that we are going to use as a base color for these polishes. So the first one here, this one is called Earth Aura. This is kind of like that Prugly green base, and you've got that beautiful glow of blue shimmer with this polish. I saw this and thought, is that my cup of tea? But in person, this is really fun. This is a unique and interesting polish, and I'm excited to add it to my collection. I am definitely excited to see it over a base color for sure. I think it's going to be beautiful over a base. So I'm going to go ahead and put it on by itself. We're going to see what it looks like. Again, Wildflower Lacquer Monarch has some great brushes with their polishes. This is definitely a little bit on the squishy side, and definitely in a more Prugly green base, but I'm excited to see what it looks like build up. So we're going to swatch it over this color here. For my base, I am using Orly's Regal Pine. So we're going to see what this looks like swatched over that. You get mostly a hint of that blue shimmer over this base color. I like that though. It builds it up on its own, or it builds it up with that base color, deepens up that color. I like it over that green. I think that is fun. I'm going to go ahead and throw on a quick 2nd coat here. This one will be probably a 3-coater, but I love it pairing it over a base color. I think that just takes it up a notch. So the next one is a flaky. This one is called Totality 24. This was named for the eclipse. I was going to say I think this is a thermal. If I remember correctly. I think so. I think this actually is a thermal polish. It transitions. We'll see if I can get it to transition. But you've got that smoky gray base, and then you've got loads of those beautiful color shifting flakies in here. I could be wrong. I might be thinking differently, but I swear this one is a thermal polish. We'll find out, I guess. I don't know if it'll transition on my swatch wheel or not, but we'll find out. So this was created the day of the solar eclipse, for anybody that may not be aware of that. So that's what it looks like in one coat. It is a gray jelly base, like a storm cloud gray base, and you've got those beautiful flakies. I'm going to put it over a base here, which is Essie's Generation Zen. I thought this was a thermal. I could be wrong. Like I said, it may not transition until it dries and I play around with it. Yeah. Over a base color, you lose out on that gray base and you basically just get some flakies. But I like how that looks also. I love the fact that it just looks like a flaky topper. I'm going to put on a quick second coat of this one. I'll probably have to let it dry in order to see that thermal property. I think this is a thermal. Something is telling me it is. It switches to like a peachy color, I think. So there it is in two coats. I love the flakies in this. That is really fun. We'll have to let it dry. I don't know. I was going to say I could hang on to the bottle for a little bit. I don't know if that'll do anything. But I thought it was a thermal. So anyway, we'll touch base on that here in a little bit. So this next one is going to be probably one of my favorites. It is a squishier polish, but look at this. This is called Kelly Kapowski. It's a take on words for Kelly Kapowski off of Saved by the Bell. I thought that was a great name choice. With these Mix It Mondays, she mixes the polishes and gives her viewers an option to suggest names for those polishes. If you are the person that, if she chooses the name you suggested, you will get a free Mix It Monday polish. So keep that in mind. This is a really fun, like, purpley orchid jelly base, and then you've got all of these beautiful glitters, and you've got red diamond flakes in here as well. I'm excited to see what this one looks like. I don't know how the little glitters will come out with this one. I kind of rolled it a little bit, played around with it. That's one thing that will probably settle, so we might have to play around with getting these to kind of disperse in the bottle. Glitters tend to, like glitter polishes like this, tend to do that where they will settle out a little bit because of shipping. Try this again. It's a squishier base. It's jelly, so I do have a color we're going to put this over. Getting a little bit more of those glitters out. So there it is in the second coat. For my undie, I'm going to use this one from Essie. This is Suits You Swell. And I'm going to put this over that just to see what it looks like. It might be a hair too light in color. The bases aren't quite the same, but you can see the beautiful glitters a little bit better. So there it is over a base color and on its own. It is squishy. I went ahead and built up Kelly Kapowski in 3 coats, and then you've got 1 coat over that Essie shade. For the final one, this is kind of her topper for the month. This one is called Cloudburst. This is beautiful. I don't even know how to describe it, but it is so pretty. This is just a gorgeous polish. You've got that glowy shift and shimmer in here. You've got holographic flakes. I am so excited to try this one out. I do have a couple colors we'll swatch this over, but you could see that beautiful glowy purple shimmer. So that is a light layer on its own. Then I have a purple here from Orly. This one is Crash the Party. We're going to put this over that to see what it looks like. Oh, that's pretty. It adds just a little something extra. You get that beautiful shimmer. You get those flakes. That's beautiful over the purple. And then I did pull one other polish. This is Orly's Kaleidoscope Eyes. I am going to try it over that, and we're going to see what it looks like. I think this will be beautiful. Yeah, that's pretty too. The base is a slightly tinted base. I wouldn't think you could put it over anything too light, but if you have something similar to these polishes here, it is going to be beautiful. I'm going to build this one up in a quick second coat. I don't remember if this is a polish that gets opaque on its own. I know she showed it on her Mix It Monday video. I just don't remember off the top of my head. So there it is in 2 coats. I love how it looks over these base colors. I think it's beautiful, and it totally changes up those base color polishes. Really quickly, I wanted to touch base on this polish. This one is Totality 24. It is a thermal polish. It goes from this dark charcoal gray to a bright peachy shade. I'm not able to get it shift on camera, but I will try to insert a photo or something of this polish. I know in her video for Mix It Monday, she showed it transitioning, but I'm not getting it to do anything. It is not overly warm here, so it's in the 60s where I live, but I have tried to get it to transition and it doesn't want to. That's it. I hope that you enjoyed it. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and be sure to subscribe. I upload videos every single week talking all about nail polish. Would love to have you join the channel. Hope you guys have a great week, and we'll see you later.